Hello, friends. It's Mr. Jim, and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. Today's story, we are going to talk about one of the 3 pillars of being on the spy team. You see, being a spy means that you have to learn to do a lot of things, but 3 are very important. Today, we are going to talk about kindness. Do you know what it means to be kind? What is an example that you can think of showing kindness? Well, in today's adventure, Dylan, Hayes, and Miles go on an adventure where they have to choose to show kindness. Are you guys ready for an adventure of a slime monster? And oh no, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Me too. Let's go. It was a beautiful day, and Dylan and her 2 brothers, Hayes and Miles, were getting ready to go on an adventure. They love to go on hiking adventures, like many of our friends. Do you like to go outside and go on adventures? Oh, me too. They are so awesome. And maybe you could go on an adventure and build a fort or find something amazing. Well, Dylan and her brothers, Hayes and Miles, they weren't sure exactly what today's adventure was going to bring, but they were ready for anything. Hayes, can you get the bags ready for like our snacks and stuff? Miles, can you make sure we have waters? Yep, I'm all over it, said Miles and Hayes as they ran to finish their jobs. Dylan was preparing all the maps that they needed to make sure that they wouldn't get lost. All right, we're all set, said Miles. I think we got everything, said Hayes. Oh, perfect. All right, let's go. Dylan, Hayes, and Miles all started their adventure. This was going to be a special day, but they had no clue what was about to happen. Oh, it's such a beautiful day, said Hayes. I know. They were looking around, and you see, they were walking on this dirt trail that was headed up some big hills. The pine trees were all around them, and I can almost just smell them just telling you the story. Can you smell the pine trees? Oh, they smell really good and clean. Hey, what's that sound up there? Miles was at the front of the line, and he was looking up ahead. And as he squinted his eyes, it looked like someone was running down the trail towards them. Like from really far away, though. Holy smokes! I think they need help. Let's go! Dylan, Hayes, and Miles ran towards the person that was running down the trail the other direction. Run! Run! Shouted that person. Oh my goodness! What's going on? Wait, what's wrong? Dylan stopped that person. Hi. Oh, you won't believe it. There's some kind of slime monster up ahead. I think he's trying to eat me. You gotta run for your lives. Run! That person didn't even stop running. They just ran right past these 3 explorers. Dylan, Hayes, and Miles all looked at each other. Did they really say there's a slime monster ahead? That's crazy. Hayes couldn't believe it. Miles said, well, they said we gotta get out of here, so we should totally get out of here. Dylan started to think, well, we are in the spy team, and we're always supposed to report crazy things like this, so let's go check and make sure that there really is a slime monster, and then we can report it into HQ, and maybe they can do something about it, said Dylan. Okay, I'm not so sure about this, said Miles. Dylan led the way with Hayes and Miles close behind. It's a good thing they had their packs with them because they are starting to get thirsty. Hayes handed out all the water bottles to the 3 of them, and they drank as they continued walking up the hill. What was that sound? Shouted Hayes. Dylan put her arms up as motioning them to stop. Do you know how to tell someone to stop without using your words, but you just put your hands up? Like, wait, hold on. That does sound like some kind of monster of some kind, said Dylan. Let's be careful. As they carefully tiptoed up the rest of the trail, they turned a corner, and there it was. What is that thing? It looks just like a slime monster! Dun, dun, dun! Miles was about to run for his life, and Dylan said, "Hold on!" She realized that creature was not trying to attack them. He was just having a sneezing fit. Awesome! Oh my, his sneezes sound funny. They sound very different than ours, said Dylan. Hello, creature, are you okay? Do you need help? Hayes and Miles were hiding behind Dylan. They were very nervous.
I do need help. I can't stop sneezing and all of my boogers have come out and I'm just completely covered in... It's pretty gross over here. Don't come any closer.
Dylan, Hayes, and Miles couldn't believe it. They had found not a slime monster, but some kind of giant creature that was having a big sneezing fit and was covered in boogers. Ew! Okay. Is there any way that we can help without touching you? said Dylan.
Oh, well, there is some medicine. You see, I'm a little sick, and there is some medicine that will help. But I cannot make it. Could you go for me?
Ew, I don't want to... Oh, we got to get out of here, said Hayes. That thing is disgusting. Miles and Hayes looked at each other and shivered. Ugh. And Dylan agreed. She did think it was pretty gross, but... Guys, we are on the spy team. And that means one of the things we have to do is we have to choose to show kindness. So, I don't think it would be very kind if we just left this creature all by itself without any help. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to help him. I could really use your help, but if you want to go back home, I totally understand. That's your call, said Dylan. Hayes and Miles looked at each other. Well, if you're going to help, then we're going to help too. Hayes and Miles were in. All right, Mr. Creature, what is your name?
My name is Sully. Sully. I can't talk without sneezing. My name is Sully.
Oh my, well, hello, Sully. My name's Dylan, and these are my brothers Hayes and Miles, and we would really like to help. So, where do we need to go to get you this medicine that you were talking about?
It's further up to the mountain, and there's a fairy that guards a tree up there, a magical tree that has a fruit that will help me get better, but I just cannot go.
Oh, yeah, we're great at exploring. We can totally do that. Like, how do we get there, and what does it look like?
Well, just continue going up this hill, this path right here. Then you will find a tree. You must remember to tell the fairy that Sully needs his medicine. She'll know what to do. Good luck.
Dylan, Hayes, and Miles had entered a new adventure. An adventure that they didn't know that they were going on when the day started. But when you have an opportunity to show kindness, we spies, we always choose that adventure. Well, friends, we will have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Dylan, Hayes, and Miles and their journey of finding the slime monster's medicine. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Rowan from from California, Mason from Oregon, Felicity from Las Vegas, Jackson from San Jose, California, Chloe from Pennsylvania, Nora from Australia, and Bennett from New York City. I'm so glad that you're all in the Kid Short Stories family and on our spy team. We could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day and never forget to choose to show kindness. I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye.